What's up, YouTube? The long-awaited thing for me. Welcome to the channel. Here, guys, we're gonna see today if this truck will start. If you guys are interested in a lot of the backstory, there's two other channels back in my videos. So, anyways, I bought this truck from the auction for 450 bucks, and it had a lot of mouse in the inside, and it's still gonna have to be taken apart on the inside all the way. I bought the new heater core already, and it probably needs a heater core because it's older, and that'll give me a chance to make sure everything's all the way scrubbed out. I did take all the panels off of the dash to see whether or not the mice had chewed anything, and I could not see anything looking up in there, and I blew everything out as best I could with the air. Anyways, the motor was in the bed when I got it. I honed the cylinders and did all kinds of work, put new bearings and everything. The truck had a bunch of parts with it already. So I want to run over real quick here to my board, and I want to go over a little bit of the parts list. I'm just going to go over it slow if people are really, see, there's my cylinder hone. Some of my tools that I bought are on here, and a lot of the eBay parts that I bought, like that oxygen sensor, I didn't end up needing to use it, so I still have it. And the fuel pump off of here, I didn't use it, so I still have it. I bought another one that was 160 or something like that, but it was more worth the peace of mind knowing that. And there was a few pieces missing because of how the truck came, so I had to buy and the oil pan had a hole knocked in it. One of the water necks that bolted to the timing cover was missing. A couple little pieces of hoses and stuff. I bought me a crank socket, and I think that socket actually fits a 5.7 350 or 5.0 or whatever. But anyway, so I wanted to go over this stuff with anybody that's considering I paid $450 for the truck, and it still had it had a lot of parts in it the old owner had started buying back on the and here I wanted to show you guys how long it's been sitting. The date's right there, 11/4 and 98, when he was buying parts for it. So that means it broke down in 97. But anyways, it sat in the building all that time, and along came me to assemble a giant pile of pieces. And you know, I have no idea whether or not it's gonna work, but what I do know is I got a deal. So the other day, when I got it put together, I had put the starter on it new because the other one was in water, and I tested it out right when I got it together to make sure it cranked over a little bit, but without the fuel tank on it at all, and it cranked over a little bit just fine. And then I went ahead, when I had Clayton here the other day, I wanted to test this, so I just threw it on there, and I threw it on there real quick and cranked it for just a second without the fuel tank on it still, and it sparked. So I'm pretty sure that I have spark, and I know the engine will crank over, and it's got a hot battery on it. So the gas tank was all rusty. I'd flushed the lines and everything, but the gas tank was all rusty, so I filled it up with acid and stuck it outside and didn't think about it. And then it got down to like 7 degrees or 6 degrees, and it split the seam in the center of my tank. So now we got a brand new fuel pump, brand new fuel tank in there, and everything should be set up. I've got some antifreeze and stuff in it. Everything should be set up. I'm confident that if it's timed right and the injectors that haven't been fired in all these years are good, that it might start for us now. But I don't have somebody to run the key from the inside, and I didn't want to waste a bunch of time trying to wire in a switch from there to here. I mean, I have those starter switches, and if this was a pain in the butt this time trying to do this, I'll stick a wire in the lug and stick a wire in the positive post next time I've got to do one by myself. But if not, then we'll just have to see. I got the distributor a little bit loose, so I should be able to move it back and forth by hand, and that's if I have it timed right. If the fuel pump works, I don't know. Let's all find out right here at the same time. I'm going to try to put you guys on this tripod I have set up and see if I can't get you dialed in where you'll be able to see really good what's going on. And I think that'll work right there. And if the truck fires up, I'll grab you guys back off the tripod and give it a go. You can hear the dogs eating in the background. Let me just see if I can reach through the window instead of getting in. This truck's automatic. Made a chunking noise. Let's see if. No, I didn't hear the fuel pump run yet. But I do hear some clicking going on out there. Seems like cranked over harder there. But I think we're losing that battery, so let's go back. Let's go back there and see if it's just our timing. All right, I think our battery's died. Let me see what I can do to remedy that while I'm still right here. I should have dragged over the battery charger. I had this thing sitting on the trickle charger, but then I had to charge the diesel because it's so cold outside. So I don't know. If I have to, I'll go get the battery charger and I'll pause this and make a part 2. But I do have another battery here. All right, let's see if that got us any more charge. I have not heard nothing from that fuel pump yet. I wonder if I ain't really got no way to go about it. Guess put a little gas down it and see if that makes it go cough. The easiest place to separate it. Well, I guess at the intake might have been an easier spot, but whatever. It comes apart. Spin this up. I really don't think it's grabbed any fuel yet at all. Oh man. Let's see if I can find the gas. See if there's anything in here. Oh yeah, I definitely just put the gas in it. Let's see if it sounds any different that way. I do know about these Toyotas, you have to have these intake pipes sealed up or they won't run. It sounded pretty good there. Well, battery must have lost its connection. I don't think our fuel pump's running. So maybe what I should do is go ahead and reevaluate the fuel pump and try again, or wish I could switch the battery all the way out. But that'll give me a chance to get on the charger and try it before the yeah, now we've lost our little connection and I still don't hear my fuel pump. So all right guys, I guess we will have to do a part 2, but we did hear it cough, so I guess will it run? Maybe someday. All right, peace.